Hello, hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you live on a Friday, the 10th of July. We are just flying by, and this is the weekly wrap up. That's right, the weekly wrap up, not only about what has been going on here on YouTube, but as also on my blog, delblogger.com, and on my podcast, my two podcasts, Blog Your Way to a Business Profit on Wednesdays at 1, and then the Delaware Blogger podcast on Saturdays at 10. So I hope that you subscribe to this channel. If not, make sure you do. Thumbs up this video, that's right, and click that bell so that you can be notified when there's any new episodes on board. So today I did my weekly wrap up Facebook Live, which I go every Friday on Facebook at 12 noon, and I did that already. So let me come over here and do the wrap up of the week. On Monday, every weekend I scour the Facebook forums looking for questions, podcasting questions, especially those questions from new podcasters. And then I put them together in a list, the top 10 of the weekend, and I present them here on YouTube. And then I put them on my blog on Mondays, delblogger.com. And then sometime during the week or next month, I'll put it on Anchor FM. So some of those questions, if you did not get a chance to listen or didn't listen to Monday's episode, was talking about how long should a podcast episode be? What happens if I want to change my name or rebrand my podcast? Should I use my face or a logo on my cover art? How about copyright music? And you know what? I was playing around with melody loops yesterday. They have an amazing there's so many songs on Melody Loops, and I actually bought 3 songs. I believe it was at the time was $29.99 or whatever. So I've got one more song that I want to download, but I was spending hours trying to figure out which one I wanted to use for my YouTube channel. So I'll be working on that this weekend. But Melody Loops has a lot of great free as well as songs that you can purchase. So check them out. I talked about a media kit. Should you have a media kit as a podcaster? And what goes into that media kit? Again, we always talk about how to earn money, make money with your podcast. Affiliates, you may be selling your own product, because I sell my basic blogging tips for beginners book. This is $9.99. Podcasting Your Purpose workbook is $15.99. And together, the book bundle is $26 free shipping. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you send an email to info@BzzAgent.com. Let me show that to you so that you can put that in the subject line, book bundle. Again, $26 for a copy of Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners, which is a blueprint for starting out with your blog, and then Podcasting Your Purpose web book workbook, which is also available on Amazon.com for $15.99. This is $9.99, but together it's the book bundle for $26 free shipping. So if you're interested, let me know. Send an email to info@ablakenterprises.com. I also talked about the CTA. What is your call to action? What are you telling your listeners to do? What are you telling your readers to do after they listen to your podcast or read your blog post? Because you want them to be able to do something. Do you want them to share it? Do you want them to subscribe? Do you want to give them a freebie printable for getting their email address? Make sure you always have a CTA, a call to action. And don't feel like it's something that people are not accustomed to, because we have been accustomed to being told what to do from the day we were brought into this world. So yes, always have a CTA. Ask a question, ask people to do something, tell them to do something that's going to be beneficial to you as a podcaster, as a YouTuber, or as a blogger. Just like I said, subscribe to this channel, share it, thumbs up, ring the bell, whatever the case may be. I'm telling you or asking you to do something. Then on the podcast, I talked about on Wednesday, Blog Your Way to a Business Profit. That's that weekly podcast where I talk about 5 ways to grow your blog. And every week I come to you with blogging tips and trends that's going to help you turn your passion of blogging into a profit. So I gave you 5 tips on how to grow your blog. And one of the ones is being social on social media. People don't go to social media to be sold to, they go to socialize. So when someone's reading your post, listening to your podcast, or reading a post on a free platform and they leave a comment, make sure you take time to respond more than just with a like, a heart, thumbs up, whatever. Leave a comment, a thoughtful written comment, because people are taking 2 and 3 minutes out of their busy day to leave you a comment. The least you can do is take out 2 or 3 minutes of your busy day and respond. So make sure you do that. That's one way to grow your brand and expand your exposure online. Then here on YouTube, again, the top 10 of the weekend, that's every Monday. That's a series. And I invite you to leave me a comment if there's a question about podcasting that you want to ask and you feel comfortable in doing so. Another topic this week was, are you pooped out of podcasting? Are you tired? Are you ready to take a break? Because if you are, do it. And you can repurpose your previous episodes so that people will remember you, because once you go away for a while, people tend to forget who you are. No, not really. But anywho, you can let your listeners know that you're going to take a break or go on a hiatus or go on a vacation, because we all need to unwind and unplug mentally, physically, and psychologically. So replay some of those older podcasts. I have 217 episodes on Anchor. I can repurpose, let people know that they're from previous years, 2017, 2018, 2019, but still keeping active, keeping my schedule, using Promo Republic or Buffer to schedule them so that they'll go live when I need them to go. Slow your roll. Sometimes you need to slow down before you launch. You don't want to wait, but you might have to just slow down for a minute. So I talked about that here on YouTube as well. And then yesterday I talked about Demi Moore's new podcast starting on Monday, Dirty Diana, and how the companies are now even adding more money to the budget for advertising. And what's the name of that company? Omnicom. They're spending $20 million on ads with Spotify. And if you're with Anchor, then you know that Spotify owns Anchor. So what does that mean for you as a podcast host on Anchor? It can mean a lot. So if you haven't signed up yet for Anchor FM, please do so. If you don't know how to do it, you can go online. But also in my book, Podcasting Your Purpose, it's step by step on how to set up your Anchor FM podcast. But also it talks about why blogging, the power of blogging, podcasting like a pro, promotional pointers, podcasting for profit. So this is a great, again, $15.99. You can order this on Amazon, or you can send an email to me and I will ship it out to you. Free shipping, $15.99 for the podcasting book, $9.99 for the blogging book, and together it's $26. It's a perfect match. $26 free shipping. So check it out. Thank you again to my sponsors, Motion Illustrations. Remember, I was running the contest. I was going to do a giveaway today, but no one responded. So it's going to go back into the box until next time. Thank you, Demetrius. And then I want to thank Skip for Flow of the Grind mug, my new mugger. The hustle is nothing without the flow of the grind. That's great. And then remember, I went to Wawa yesterday and got my 24 ounces of blueberry cobbler. Still all sizes $1. So check out Wawa for that. Tonight, I'm going to be a guest on the podcast, Donata Mooring's podcast, Rest Leads to Revenue podcast. And we're going to talk about how Perry Mason helps me sleep. And remember, I talked about Perry Mason being a podcast. That's right. There were 3,000 radio episodes before they went to TV. And now HBO has rebranded and rebooted Perry Mason using some actors. And I don't think Raymond Burr is Perry Mason. He'll always be Perry Mason. So I'll continue watching him every night on MeTV at 11:30. But tonight on the Rest Leads to Revenue podcast, I am a guest and we're going to be talking about how Perry Mason helps Antoinette's sleep ritual. So check that out tonight as well. And again, thank you very much to BzzAgent, I had a wonderful time, and I will continue to use the Pain Block 24. This is great as a vlogger, someone is always online, someone's always flexing her wrist, carpal tunnel. So that is great. I've been using that, and I haven't had any adverse reaction. So I want to thank them for that. And if you're interested in learning more about BzzAgent, how you can get free products and services to review, let me know. Leave me a comment. And I've got this nice bag of items from Dollar Tree, which I am going to be reviewing as well. This is Bamboo Water Nourishing Facial Wipes. And then I'm going to be reviewing the Body Polish Coconut Oil and Sea Salt. Can you see that? Let me do that. You know how you do that. Those beauty experts, those beauty YouTubers. I'm also going to use the fresh avocado jelly eye cream and face mask. Yeah, I'm going to give myself a mask. And then I also have it in banana blast. Boom, blast, boom. So I'm going to do this one as well. Boop, doo, 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 doo. And here's another one here. The rose oil concentrated elixir. I'm loving these products from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to do a review of that this month before the end of the month. This looks good. It's nicely sealed. Okay, so I'll check that out. But that is what I'm going to do that. And so I'm going to remind you, if you're interested in a 30-minute complimentary discovery call, send an email to, oh, my sister gave me this. Look at this. She had this made in Italy years ago. Can you see that? My name is spelled wrong, but that's because the nurse spelled my name wrong. But my sister's here in Delaware now, but she had this made for me years ago, and she gave it to me. So I can't wait to hang it up in my office. So I'm going to hang it up probably where that picture is over there, the funeral procession. I'll hang this up over there and put the funeral procession someplace else. So thank you, Ronnie, my sis, for that. And again, if you're interested in the 30-minute complimentary discovery call, make sure you send an email to info@ablakeenterprises so that I can get you the link to get on my calendar. I've got a couple for next week. And then the 90-minute Podcasting Your Purpose mini coaching session, that's $97. You get the complimentary call. You get a copy of the Podcasting Your Purpose book. You get 3 30-minute recorded Zoom sessions, one-on-one. We will review your social media platforms. I'll help you create your Anchor FM podcast. We'll talk about your trailer, your intro, your outro music, your topic, your title, your publishing date, your guest release forms. You'll be a member in the Facebook group, Podcasting Your Purpose, and you will have 30 days of unlimited email and texting to me. So that is a great investment in yourself for only $97. Get signed up with a quickness because podcasting is booming. It's a great platform. There are only 1 million podcast episodes now reported on Spotify and Spotify and Apple. But remember, there are over 650 million blog posts out there. So they're still babies. You have it's time to get in where you fit in. And it's a great, great opportunity in which to do so. So whatever you're doing this weekend, it's soggy and cold and rainy here in Delaware, but that's cool. I don't have to water the grass. The earth Mother Nature is doing it for me. So whatever you're doing, I hope you're safe, and I hope you stay safe, because we're still in this COVID-19 pandemic. You have to be careful. So stay safe, stay smart, and stay social, still from a distance, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. Have a beautifully blessed weekend. See you on Monday for episode number 74 of Podcasting Your Purpose. Bye-bye.